Perdóname, perdóname. Hola, hola, Blas Cantó fans. Hello, España. It is William calling from wiwibloggs. We are sitting here, well, I am sitting here in London, in England, in Europe, on the Earth, which is part of the Universo, and Blas Cantó is singing about Universo in his Eurovision 2020 song. Should we review it and let you know what we think? Let's do
Let's
this!
do this.
Forgive me, universe, forgive me. All that I hide when I'm scared comes to reality inside this silence. This is Blas Cantó asking the universe to forgive him for not always living his true self, for hiding his truth. He has not revealed what that secret is, but this is a struggle most people can relate to at some point in their lives. I've gotta say, the video is very sleek, very expensive. Even as more videos have come out, his music video still stands out for the quality, for the vision. And it really is a vision, because this ain't reality. These are some cyborgs from somewhere. You have to have a very active imagination to kind of believe in what's happening on this lunar, Mars-esque landscape. In any case, for me, this starts out very strong. I like the verses, I like the build. But then the chorus is a bit of a letdown, and I know what a talent Blas Cantó is, so I'm sure with more time he could elevate and pump this up, and maybe there was some spectacular visual waiting in Rotterdam that would have made it feel complete, but as it stands now, I like it, but I don't love it. I think that they need to rework the chorus so that it's more high impact and is as impactful as Blas is as a performer. Jonathan.
I think this is a solid contemporary Spanish pop song. I think it knows what it's trying to deliver. It probably could get some decent airplay on Spanish radio stations. But I do agree it falls into the dangerous mid-tempo category in that it's not upbeat enough for people at home to get up and start dancing, but it's not emotional and sort of slow enough for people to sort of really get a feeling and start getting overwhelmed with emotion and things. And yeah, these mid-tempo songs often just fall flat on the stage, and I think that was where this was going to suffer the most. In a way, we often say that the UK just does safe UK radio-friendly pop songs. In a way, this is maybe the Spanish version. It's just a safe Spanish radio-friendly pop song. I think Blas is great. He's delivered some pretty good live performances of the song. Obviously, you know, the big live note at the end was sort of the jury note to try and get them on board. There's definitely elements in there that I think Spain could really use going forward in the contest. They definitely, you know, need to keep up bringing some contemporary Spanish music. You know, what's playing on the radio at the moment, but just give it a bit more impact, whether that's more upbeat and happy or sort of emotional side of things.
When William and I reacted to this when the song dropped, before I left his home, I downloaded this straight up. And you know what? It has been looping ever since. I think that this is a song that Spanish people would like, or Spanish people like, but foreigners absolutely love. And they're the ones casting votes. You know, this forgive me. Do you know what? Don't beg for forgiveness if you look that good, because I am literally forgiving you with my vote. I think this is really good. Yes, I'm not going to overhype it. So I think Jonathan does make a very clear point of saying that this is just a good contemporary Spanish language pop song. And I think that's what it is. But it's one with really good polish, good production. He looks amazing, and we can't take that away. It's got a catchy chorus, kick-ass melody, the pre-chorus, everything works here. The music video is also fabulous. I'm so pleased that RTVE believe in his journey and have reselected him. In fact, he was the first artist to be confirmed for Eurovision 2021. You know, there's a real sense of commitment here. And I think that it's a shame that we won't get to hear the song in 2021. But, you know, being committed to the artist, I think, is a really good, positive thing. I think this is really brilliant. The final falsetto, that's just amazing. I mean, that is just amazing. And again, props to Spain. They've been saddled with really bad grand final results, but they haven't been dissuaded. They've still been putting out quality entries, you know, certainly in the last 10 years. Really, really good.
When I think of Spanish people, or even Spanish food, or, you know, Spanish music, everything, I think of extremes. Like, Spanish people they love to live life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're out there partying. They have a vibe. You know, their artists are so intense. I think of Pablo Capasso, Guernica, really grotesque. You know, it's in your face, and it's, like, so vibrant. And I think this song lacks some of that vibrancy, and it feels slightly, you know, safe for Spain. As Jonathan said, it's just safe for Spain. And I struggle because Blas is such a huge talent and can offer so much. So I am really excited they've picked him for next year, because he can use this as kind of, you know, this is not the false start, it's the running start. Next year he can take the baton. He's walking this year, so next year he can run. And my advice is just to go high impact, honey, because people love you, people love your voice, and you can clearly hit a high note. So I say avoid the mid-tempo danger zone. Give us, you know, a fiesta. Take us to the TOP. I want fiesta AF, if you know what I'm saying. Let's partay. And I think he can do it. We know from Aryun he can serve emotion. He can also serve dance partay. Okay. In any case, I think it's time to go around and give our scores out of 10, along with a justification and perhaps a prediction of how Universo would have done, starting with Jonathan.
I gave this a 6 out of 10. I think it's decent. It's a well-crafted song overall. I think in regards to placings, I think it probably would have stayed on the right-hand side of the scoreboards. I think there's potential for it to, with the right staging, to maybe creep up the right-hand side. But with some of the other songs in the mix, I'm not sure it would have been enough to really get over to the left-hand side. And I think one of the things I'm most looking forward to in regards to Eurovision 2021 is seeing which countries are going to be the ones that, you know, spend a few months complaining that their 2020 song can't compete and blah, 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 and which are the countries that are really going to say, okay, we've got a few extra months now to really crack on and bring ideas together and really develop something great. And I think Spain jumping straight out of the gun saying, yes, we're going with Blas Cantó, means that they're in a strong position to start working now on something that takes what they've got from Universo and cranks it up a gear and produces something great for next year.
Yeah, I mean, Spain is an automatic qualifier anyway, Big Five. So, you know what, like it or lump, you know, regardless of what you feel about it, you know, you will see Spain in the grand final, you know, Saturday show. And now that they can air their songs in semi-finals, you know, you will get to see it. The thing is, Spain also has that difficult hurdle, because unlike Italy, that is just well-loved and well-received, what does Spain do? Send one of the biggest, you know, pop groups they have, put them on some, you know, spinning chairs and, you know, let them scream Bloody Mary. It still doesn't get them anywhere. Get Giuseppe Di Bella, the hottest hunk, to kind of lift Idurne up to the high heaven. You know, where does that go? I mean, there have been, of course, a few pluses with, like, Ruth Lorenzo, but even that, she deserved to kind of maybe come second or third, and she came 10th. Same with Pastora Soler. You know, this wouldn't have probably done as well as those who like it expect it to finish. But that's not because of the quality of the song or the quality of the performance or the quality of the artist. This is just Spain's, unfortunate luck in this contest that clearly doesn't embrace it as well. But yes, madam, you were about to...
I don't need excuses. I'm sorry. If Portugal and Israel can win Eurovision, then Spain can win Eurovision too. If you bring a good product, you can cut through whatever barrier it is. Portugal struggled forever. Israel has a lot stacked against it. Both of them have won in recent years.
You know what? And I think fundamentally, I buy that story. However, there are still exceptions to the standard norm. I think if you come with a super good song, absolutely. But, and whilst victories have been fairer in recent years, the top half, or certainly the top 10, there are some in there I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Did you actually make it into the top 10? How did you make it into the top 10? When Conan Osiris sits out in the 7th.
Score.
7 out of 10, boom.
So I just want to pick up, if you bring a super good song should always be the goal. People should not settle. And now that there's all this extra time, I expect Spain to light a fire under its team and send us that super good song, because they have the talent, they have the production capabilities, they have some of the world's best artists. They can do this. I have no doubt.
The artist has been selected.
Yes.
Just pointing that out.
And you know what? I would count him among it, girl. I will count him among it. You just got to deliver now. And you've got to be tough with the ones you love, because, it is tough love. And so I'm just going to say, get your Moroccan oil body, get your smooth on, and get ready to work, okay? Because if your hands hurt, you can then put on the Moroccan oil and smooth it out. In any case, my score is a 4.5. And listen, yes, because this song falls flat. It starts off great, the video's great, but the chorus lets me down. I can't give a 10 for something that's not a 10. I love Blas Cantó, I love his music, and next year they're going to come back and they're going to slay, but I've got to keep it real. Yeah, that's a wonderful moment, but I need more than that. I need a chorus. The chorus is perhaps the most important part of the song, I'm sorry. And this one kind of lacks a chorus, but that's okay, because there's a lot else going on, and he's a wonderful performer, and he will be back stronger than ever next year, I have no doubt. In any case, we are not the only Wiwi bloggers. There are dozens of us all over the world. And when you take their scores, and these people are across Spain, Portugal, United States of America, Sweden, Australia, the overall average is...
Colombia!
Oh yes, shout out to Bogota and Venezuela as well. The overall average is 6.25.
That's more like it. That is more like it. Shout out to all the Wiwi bloggers across the world.
You gotta remember, honey, my score was probably dropped. So there's still people scoring it below a 6.25, just so you know, because there are like 22 scores. So not every Wiwi blogger was giving it a 6.25, just so you know.
Shout out to all the Wiwi bloggers across the world. Around the world. Shout out to my Wiwi blogger.
You are healed. You are healed. In any case, that's what we think. What do you think? Do you think Universo is a nice start? Do you think Blas Cantó can take it even higher in 2021? Let us know here on Wiwi Vlogs.
Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Give this video a like and hit the subscribe and notification bell.
Oh my God, Jonathan, you are on fire. I love that role reversal. Follow us on multiple social media platforms because we are on Twitter, honey.
And we will see you later. Bye.
Bye.